mostly people, they don't know how to use those powers wisely. So if I have any superpower, uh, I'm not sure how can I use it and if it would be good to use it, because just let me give you one example. Suppose I have a I have power to read someone's mind, right? So what I believe, even if a person loves you very much, still that person cannot love you completely. I mean, I'm talking about your parents, your friends, your boyfriend, girlfriend, or your relatives, whoever the person is. That person cannot love you completely. There might be few things, that person dislike in you, because a person cannot be perfect, right? Maybe I can be good, but not always. I mean, I maybe there are some flaws in me, and that person will not like that thing. If you can read that mind, and when you will become aware that that person doesn't like me, then you will not feel the same for that person, and you will not be friends anymore. Maybe you will friend, but still you will think that, oh, he thinks or she thinks negative about me. So so I think we should not use this power to anyone. We should not read anyone's mind. Sometimes it's very good, you know to be unaware of something. So like that. And if I just give another example, if you can, you know undo something, then people will be doing mistakes and they will undo, because you have that power, right? So they will take it for granted. These days, because we don't have that power to undo things, so we think, I mean, before we do any work, we think multiple times, or we consider that what would be the consequences. But if we have the superpower, then to undo things, then we will think like, okay, we can undo in future, so I don't have to be worried about it. If there is something wrong, I will undo and I will do something else. So yeah, like that. Hi Atmika, welcome sister. So it's like that. And another thing is like, if you just mm, you know have the power to make someone alive. So every person uh, dies, your loved ones. If you just make them alive, then there will be no balance, right? People has to die one day. Everybody has to die. So what I believe, being a human, we should accept whatever the limitation we have, and we should live like that. We should not try to be God, and we should not uh, expect to happen anything magically. I believe that happiness, uh, is like when you live your life in limited things and in discipline. So yeah, that's it. If there is only two persons, so I think one is Atmika maybe. I don't know who the second person is. If you guys want to hop on, can send me request. Okay, so next one is like, what have you gained from your current job other than money? Of course, okay. Yeah, money is very basic thing. I mean, whenever you just go for a job, of course you go for money, right? But the question is very interesting. What have you gained from your current job? Okay, so this is completely a new experience for me if I compare to my previous experiences, because that was the completely different field. So this field is different, and mm, earlier I used to deal with I mean, I'm in customer field. So earlier I used to deal with domestic customers. This and in this current process, I'm dealing with UK people, UK customers. So that's a kind of new experience for me and new difficulties. I mean, I'm improving my communication as well because when you're dealing with domestic customers, you can just use your native language, but when you're dealing with UK customers, because they know only English. So if you are not good at English, you won't be able to explain, right? So. Mm, it's like that. I mean, you have to be fluent. Hi, Rosalvo. How are you? Welcome. So yeah, I'm improving my communication, and our my company is very strict about customer satisfaction. Even if the customer is rude, or even if that customer is not rude but he's not able to understand something and asking a question again and again, you cannot be rude. You have to be nice and you have to explain. So patience level, you can see, you can say that, okay, my patience level is tasted sometimes, so I'm learning how to be polite with people and not to lose your temper, although I'm not sure that I am good at it, but yeah, I'm learning. And third thing is like this is a big company, of course, and I wasn't sure when I joined that I would make my place and I would be known to people. uh, I'm very much happy and I'm very much blessed that I work with such a good team and I made my own place, and I get so many appreciations, and I have learned this. I mean, how to handle a team, and I have asked to do that. That means I mean, proved myself, right? Because when you prove yourself, then only you will be given that responsibility. So, yeah. Uh, so, these are the things. Uh, I have learned how to be a good team player, uh, critical thinking. Like, those are, people use these kind of qualities in their resume, but yeah, I'm actually learning those things. So, that's a good achievement for me. And I'm pretty sure that these experiences will help me in my future. Hey, Abhi, welcome. How are you?
Hello.
Hey,
Yeah,
oh, 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 oh.
really.
Okay,
I'm good. I'm good.
just a moment.
What about you?
Give me a minute, okay? I was thinking I was talking on my.
Why should
How
I
is it
give
now?
you? Why should I give you 1 minute? Time and tide wait for none. Don't you know that?
Okay, I can pay for you. I really like your DP, Abhi. I mean, who asked you to change your DP?
No one. It's only me.
Okay,
Ut-
I think is it the same quotation?
This is the same quotation, but as my name is there in between the quotation, so it's not visible properly. I will do something. I'll have to edit it.
Your name, where is your name? I cannot see your name.
You can't see my name. Abhi is there in between the judge no one and just improve yourself.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Let me check. There is no Abhi, yeah.
But I can
Judge
see my
no
name.
one, just improve yourself. No, I cannot see your name.
Okay, okay, then it's okay. I can see my name. I don't know like why you can't see. But that's fine. That's totally
Where?
fine.
I
Is
mean,
it good?
do you
Is
mean
it?
in DP?
Yeah, I changed my DP. Can't you see my DP? It's
I mean,
changed,
I
right?
can see your DP, but you are saying that your name is mentioned on that quotation.
No, 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 no. Name is not mentioned. It is my like I put the name Abhi on hello, so
Hmm.
it is visible. ABHI something like that.
Now, of course, it is visible. I mean, you didn't change your name. You just
I didn't change my name. Why should I change my name? Yeah, this is my
yeah, that's
original
what I'm
name.
saying now. Yeah. No, I thought you were saying that I have mentioned my name and on DP. That's what I was
No, no,
saying.
no, 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 no. I'm not that much, prolific person like and renowned person that
Okay.
I can change. I can give a name, something like that.
Hmm.
So, how is everything, Lisa, ma'am? What's going on in your life nowadays? You are not coming on. Hello.
Yeah, actually, I was going office from last 3 weeks. I mean, almost. I went to office for a month, and now I said my manager that from next week I won't be coming for few days, maybe for 1 or 2 weeks. Then we will see what to do. So because I was going office, so I didn't get time. I was very
Mm-hmm.
literally very busy.
Yeah, yeah, I
Hey
can
Rushi,
understand.
hi there, welcome people.
Yeah, hi, we're on this Roshi. Okay, Roshi.
Did you miss me, Abhi?
Why should I miss you?
Yeah, of
Uh,
course, we have a lot of friends. Why would you miss me?
yeah, I missed you. That was like superficial, but uh,
uh,
if I talk about my heart, so my heart was missing you, right?
uh,
That's the thing.
okay, okay,
Yeah,
that's great. Okay, Abhi, I think you have very good topics, right? And you know that I like to discuss about topics very much. So, would you like
yeah.
to give some topic?
Okay, we can make it topic. Like, what do you think? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, then I will mention the thing. It's very simple. Like, if I talk about Hello application, so every now and then, whenever you will come on Hello, you will get lot of people over there. But
Mm-hmm.
the thing is that they claim that, yeah, I'm your good friend, I'm your good friend, I'm your good friend. But
Mm-hmm.
like, as we don't believe in saying or whatever people is saying, it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter. But the thing is that unless or until we will get positive vibe, or we will think like that people really matters a lot for me, or the thing is that like if they really mean it, right, they are good friend. So how can we understand? The question is very simple now. How can we understand who is good friend or not in that sense, right? How can you judge that thing, right? Who is good or who is not that much important for you?
Okay. Would you like to write, or I mean, I got you, so we can talk.
Okay, I can write. I can write down.
Mm,
Okay, how can we understand that someone is real friend? Okay, now this is the topic. Okay, how can we understand that someone is real friend, right?
okay. How can we understand someone is real friend? This is a very good topic. Okay, guys, and one more thing. Please do not
Rusi,
ask
Rusi
where am I
madam,
from.
Rusi madam, if you don't mind, please hop on because
It's
you know how.
he is not madam, he's a sir.
Okay,
He's a
sir, Rusi sir.
guy.
Okay, guy, Rusi sir, you can hop on if you
Didn't you
have
see
time.
his profile picture?
Yeah, I can see, but the name is like it's not visible properly when he is
Like,
there. The
Um,
like
moment if
basically, I wanted to explain that Roshi name is the name which is associated with the cultural heritage of India. So I don't know about this. Like my parents have given me this name.
it's
no,
okay,
that's
it's fine.
that's
I mean,
totally fine.
there are
And
a lot of name,
for
Abhi. There are a lot of
well,
names which I mean you can give
Do
both
you have seen
points and
Mahabharata
stuff.
or Ramayana, in which there are a lot of characters? So like like older names, the people who used to follow the strict religion in any sampradaya, they used to like give the names by visiting that temple. Like there particular guy who is exporting giving the names. So that particular guy
Your
has
voice
given
is
me this name.
breaking.
okay.
Hmm?
So let me tell you something. Like Shakespeare once said, "What is in the name?" So there is nothing in the name,
Yeah.
but obviously, like when you will work hard and you will achieve something in your life, people will acknowledge you, people will recognize
Yeah,
you,
you are right. You are right.
people will get positive vibe from you. And the thing is, you will motivate people, you will do something for the people, and they will appreciate you. That time, your name is like will be written in the golden letters or
Yeah,
alphabet.
you are right. You are right. You are
Yeah.
right.
So like I'm not judging you whether you are girl or boy, but Rusi, as like Rusi usually, like girls take this kind of name Rusi. So it was my mistake. So I'm extremely sorry from the bottom of my heart that
Yeah, that's okay.
I
That's okay.
I yeah.
That's okay. because a lot of people misunderstood and they think that this name belongs to that. Yeah, that's okay.
Mhm. Okay, okay, brother. Yeah. You are welcome in Lisa ma'am live stream. Okay, Lisa ma'am, over to you now.
Mhm. About the topic.
Yeah, like I can share my
Okay.
point of view,
So,
if you allow me,
hmm,
or you can share.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, sure, please, please, please.
Mm. Okay, so what I
Like
think, yeah, about this topic, how can we understand someone is a that someone is a real
Mhm.
friend? So, would you like to say something, Ruchi, sir?
I think so. He should have a network glitch or an internet connectivity issue. Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, Rishi, you're audible. I think he's facing some network issue.
Yeah, that's why. Like he has written in the comment box. He got a call.
Yes. Yeah.
So my opinion
Okay,
on
so
how we can
until, I
understand
mean,
that
you
someone is
can.
a real friend. What happened?
Yeah, I mean, you can start.
Yeah, I was saying that like in my viewpoint, the the real friend is like he or she will be standing with you in your bad and in your good times. It's not like because most of the friends, either he or she, a girl or a boy, in these current times, they used to stay with you whenever like in the time in which you have a lot of money, you have a lot of like you should have some amount of things. Because I faced this thing when I was in my college. Like currently I'm in my college, but when I was in my school, in all the places, because if you have some amount of status, some amount of like if you are a good looking person, if you are scoring good marks in exams, if you are achieving something in any space, in any area, so people will follow you, and the friends and all kind of people will gather you. That's the main mindset of every people, the people who wanted to do their growth. Every people do like that. So the real friend is like that, who doesn't see any kind of greediness in, in a different person, in any other person, that this person will give me something, or this person have something, so I can go to him. So if I'm getting to him, like he will help me or she will help me. So not with that particular mindset. Friendship means proper mutual understanding, helping each other without any kind of greediness, any selfishness, any kind of mindset, any kind of bad mindset. So it depends upon the two friends how they are behaving. And if you want to understand that particular guy, either that guy is a girl or a boy, that is a real friend or not, then just test him. Just uh, just don't tell him that to join on the parties, to join on the hookups, to join on the weekends. Just try to call him, or just try to say to him that I'm in a problem, just help me for $200, just help me for 100 rupees, and then see what they will do. Because the real friend is the friend who will help you in any case. That's the definition of friend. Like whatever the things is he have or she have, and like I'm not telling about like if he has 100 rupees in his pocket and you are telling that just help me for 200 rupees. But if he or she has 100 rupees in his pocket, then at least he or she should help you at least 50 or 60 rupees if you are in a problem. So friendship comes under that stage whenever you have a bad situation or condition. So just test your friendship. And if you want to learn this, just watch the web series on the OTT digital platforms like Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, Hotstar. I have learned this from that, and I am testing this on my friends from the last 1 or 2 year. So I have a lot of exposure. Yeah, Lisa.
Yeah, that was really good explanation, Rusi.
Am I audible,
Yeah,
Abhi?
Yeah, 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 yeah. You're audible.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
Lisa, you are
sorry.
audible.
I was having some network problem.
So I was talking
Uh,
alone.
No,
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 no, I was listening.
I was also listening to you, and you spoke really nice, man. Like, the way you explained
Yeah.
that was really great. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you are most welcome, man. Yeah. Like Rusi, bro, like I can also be agree with you because the thing is that if like there is a proverb like as a friend in need, a friend in deed. So समय का दोस्त सच्चा दोस्त होता है. So that means like if I say like if I talk about normal friends on hello application, so might be like we should not judge unnecessarily. But the thing is that like if I text you Rusi bhai, if I text you and and I will expect that you will reply me, but the thing is that if I text you and you didn't reply me after like you have seen my message that I texted you, you didn't reply me. So that time, like I can come to the conclusion that you are avoiding me. When like if you didn't you have like seen my message, or if you didn't see my message, so that time that's totally fine that you are busy minded. Sometimes it happen like I have seen
উপরে
like
গেলে নেট পায় না
Lisa ma'am, mute please, please mute
ওয়াইফাই যেটাই
for
থাকে
a while.
কানেকশন বেশি দূর পায় না
Yeah. So, Rusi, I was saying like, that is a thing. And another thing is that like, why I said a friend in need, a friend in need. The thing is that like, when you are going through bad times, hard times, and you said something to your friend like, I'm going through this and that person is not willing to listen to you, right? So you can understand that person only will stay in your good time, not in bad time. And those who are really right, real friend, they will always help you in your bad times, or might be not physically, but those who are virtual friends, they will give you mental support. They will give you way out. They will tell you that how can you overcome from this. You should do this. You should do that. So this meant like moral help or this kind of what kind of advice is really work sometimes. And the thing is that we really appreciate those people. Those people always help us in our bad times or hard time in our adversities. So that's this is how we can judge, or you can understand like who really matters in our life, and like whether you will give priority to those friends or not. And anyone can claim that I'm a good friend, something like that, but the thing is very simple, like it is only a saying, right? It is only a saying that person is claiming, but the thing is that when his words and action is very different, so you have to understand that there is something wrong. Someone might be pretending to be a good friend, but that friend is not that much important for you. It's because like his words or her words are not similar with the action whatever that person is doing. So the thing is very simple. If you want to judge, or if you want to understand who is your real friend, so just think about your hard times, and just try to recapitulate all the things, whatever happened at that particular period of time or point of time, who helped you, so you can understand this those people are really good friends. Now the thing is that we sometimes don't tell our personal things, so how can I come to know about that? So that time it is not good to judge people that you are not there, as you didn't tell him or her. So how can like that person be there in your hard time? So you should not judge in that way, but obviously after mentioning all those things, your hardship and problems, if they are not with you, so you can understand they are not worthy enough to be a good or real friend, right? So that's the thing. This is how I can understand like
Yeah,
who's
it
a real
depends
friend.
upon every each and individual person. You are right, Abhi.
Lisa ma'am, over to you now.
Hello,
Yeah,
hello.
Lisa ma'am,
Yeah,
over to
Abhi.
you. Yeah, I can hear you, Rusi.
Yeah, so I was telling that
Yeah,
it depends upon
Rusi, I
each and
can hear
every
you.
individual's
Mhm,
each and every person's individual mindset. So and I'm not saying that all people are like that, but most of the people in this current generation they think like that. So we have to we have to, what can we say? We have to research on that particular friend, that what are his habits and how he or she are focusing on making friendships. Either he or she is focusing to make a friendship to help someone, like in the sense of making, like, what can we say, money help, financial help, any
mhm,
physical help. any kind of help they want. Because every person wants something and something. Because
Mm-hmm.
most of the friendships are based on this, except 30%. Like it
Yeah.
should be from your childhood or it should be from your college or itself. But after entering into y- what can I mean, after entering into a young age, after 18 years, every people are selfish. Everyone,
Yeah. You're right.
every people
Ruchi,
want some and some growth in their life. So we
Ruchi,
have to recognize that person.
can you hear me, Ruchi? The thing is that, like, you are speaking in a very nice way, but your earphone is making it like, not that much good because the impact is not that much good, man. Like, you are speaking really well. But the thing is that
Yeah,
sometimes,
yeah, Abhi. The thing was that like I'm facing some amount of issues in my ear. Like whenever I used to like listen any kind of video from YouTube or any social media platform, so my ears are going damaged. So I'm not using earphones. I'm talking with my phone or laptop or PC. That's why I'm getting some problem in my ears. Like some kind of what can I say? My ears got stuck or some
okay, okay,
kind of
okay.
that's why.
Rushi, you know
Okay,
what?
got
Your
it.
voice is like breaking. So you can do one thing. You can just mute and unmute yourself.
Lisa ma'am, he's speaking in a very nice way. Like, the way he's explaining the topic and also it's really nice. It's very soothing to listen, right? But the thing is that when, due
Now
to
it's
some
audible.
problem, yeah, you are audible.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes like it depends upon the network connection or internet connectivity, but sometimes it depends upon my voice also.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, yeah. What were you saying?
Yeah, I was
What
saying
you
like,
guys are talking about?
we are talking about
Yeah, we
friendship
were
only,
talking about
real,
friendships,
real friend.
No,
Yeah.
I
real
know her
friendship.
very well, but the voice part.
No, what part it is same, but he's facing some technical problem, I guess. So that's why it's
Of
okay.
course, I mean, no
Yeah,
one speaks that way. That is definitely a technical problem.
yeah. That's totally okay because we can manage it. Like, we can understand whatever you are saying. So that's totally fine, man. Like,
Yeah, that's not an issue. Okay, okay.
mhm. Ruchi, I would like to tell you one thing. Like, you have very good explaining skill, man. Like, the way you are
Yeah, yeah,
explaining
yeah.
the thing, you have really good explaining skill.
Yeah,
Hello.
because like I was working at a startup company and like I like to communicate with a lot of people.
Yeah, yeah. That's why, yeah.
Really?
Hi,
Oh
hi,
my
Prashant.
God.
Hey
Really?
guys, hey, thank you guys, and thank you Lisa for
Hi,
hopping
Momin.
me on. Nice to meet everybody on the panel.
Yeah, nice to meet you too as well, man. Yeah.
How are you doing, Lisa?
Rita, are you there? I think she's doing something. So, Prashant, welcome, man, to Lisa's live stream and
Yeah, I'm here.
Momin.
Yeah, hey, thank you, buddy.
Yeah,
Who's it?
welcome
Who's
Prashant
welcoming?
and
This
Hey,
is
Moin.
Naveen.
thank you, Lisa. Thank you for hopping me on. Yeah, how are you doing,
Thanks for
Lisa?
joining. Yeah, I'm doing well. So we are discussing about a topic. I think Abhi and Rushi is they're done. So would you like to say something, Prashant?
Like the topic is the pinned one. Hey, can you help
Yes.
me with that? How can
Yep.
we understand that someone is a real friend? My goodness. That's
Yes.
one of the toughest questions. But yeah, certainly, see, eventually we can't know like in a jiffy that if somebody is a real friend or not. Eventually it's over tried and it's tested. Then you'll only come to know whether someone is a real friend or not. And it also depends like what is the definition of a real friend for you. For somebody, real friend might be someone, like doing some other favors. For somebody, a real friend would be like, like an accomplice, like whatever. So it depends on the definition of what is a real friend for you, right?
Prashant, bro, like the thing is that, like, we're not judging anyone, but the thing is
Hmm.
that, like, we have some sort of perception about friendship and all, who is real, who is fake. So,
Right.
we sometimes we say like, you are very fake. So, means to say like why we are saying that that person is fake or that person is real. Because we have certain amount of uh,
Buddy, who's
yeah.
it? A noise in the
Yes,
background.
yes, yes, yes. Yes, please mute for a while.
Hello,
Yes, yes.
hello
Hi,
guys. How are you?
hi, yes. Yeah, we are
Hi.
fine, Wes. What
Yeah,
about
Yash,
you?
we're doing well. Thank you so much, Yash. Yeah, Abhi, I think you were asking the question. Please continue with
Yeah,
it.
I'm not asking. Yes, I'm just saying. So we have
Yeah, yeah.
perception about like there is no any if I talk about measurement who is real or who is fake is
Hmm.
depend on the situation or is depend on the and uh,
Exactly.
particular
Yeah.
period of time
Uh-huh.
or point of
Uh-huh.
time. So we say like that person is like this, that person is like that. So this is how you can explain this topic. It's not like we have any criteria to become a real
That's
or fake. Yeah,
that's what I was trying to say. Like
yeah, yeah,
somebody might be a good friend for you, and and the same person might be the worst of the worst enemy for somebody, right? So it depends. Like how do you want a friend to be for you, right? So everybody is having a different definition for a friend. So again, it depends. Again, it depends for what is exactly a real friend for you. Everybody would be having a different definition for it. Hope you're getting the point, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing is. See, for some people, I'll give a guys, please. Who is it? A noise in the background is coming.
Guys, let me tell you something. Like,
So,
yes, bhai, yes, bhai, and Sabir bhai, please mute. Like, after Prasant, you will also get a chance to talk on this topic. So please, guys, mute so that we can listen to him properly, whatever he's saying, right? And those who are listening to him, they can also listen to him properly. So please, guys, request, please mute. Yeah, Prasant, carry on.
yeah, thank you, Avi. So, Avi, like the thing is that I'll take a practical example for food. Supposedly, if I say I like spicy food, right? So again, what is spicy for me might not be so spicy for you, or what is spicy for me might be like hell for somebody else, right? So again, this definition is varying. So again, because of our own belief system, our own patterns, okay, everything. So the definition for a real friend would be different for everybody, depending on what we are like looking for. So that's the thing is over to you, Avi.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing your point of view. That was really amazing, man. Like, the way you explained, and it is your perception, so I do have respect for that. And
Thank you, dear.
yeah, yeah. And Lisa ma'am, over to you now. Like, Handy sir is there. Handy sir, hi, and welcome to Lisa
Yeah,
ma'am's live stream. How are you?
yeah, yeah. Great. Fantastic, fit and fine, as usual here.
Okay, glad to know that, Handy sir, and happy to see you here. So,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lisa
yeah,
ma'am,
yeah.
Handy
over to
sir.
It's
you.
my pleasure.
Yeah.
It's my
Mm-hmm.
pleasure. I'm
Yeah.
joining the Lizam and live stream.
It's my pleasure, Handy sir. Okay,
Yeah, it's
so
a Britishers. It's a
mhm.
Britishers live streaming. It's a Britishers live streaming.
Okay, Handy sir, don't flatter me.
कहाँ पाऊँ बैठ
Lisa ma'am, please give me 1 minute. I
Uh-huh.
will be back within 1 minute. You guys carry on.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Abhi, you can take your
call is
time.
coming. Call is coming. I
Guys,
know
can
that.
you please be on mute, whoever is not speaking?
From my side, no noises coming, Lisa. Still, I'll be on mute. Henry, nice to
Okay.
meet you, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Yeah, Handy sir, would you like to share your point? And don't copy paste from Google, please.
A real friend? How can we understand that someone is a real friend?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, I just get so many friends, is understand in my point of view. I don't have any answer. Why?
Mm-hmm.
You know already.
Okay, fine. Let me speak then. What I feel like. How can we understand that someone is real friend? Okay, so the thing is like we talk with so many people. I mean, when we uh, get admission in a school or when we go for work, or any other places, we meet some people and then we talk, and if we get the same vibe, we think that that person is our friend, right? And that's how a friendship starts. But I think, you will understand who is your real friend when you are in problem. Okay, so until you are in problem, then you will not realize, because everybody is ready to be part of your good time, but there are only few who will support in your bad time. And someone was saying that maybe a person can be good for me, but that same person can be bad for others, or maybe that not that much good for someone else. But that should not be my concern. I mean, he's not a murderer. He's not, doing murder to someone else. You cannot be friends with everyone. If you just talk, about yourself, you don't consider everyone as your friend, right? I mean, if we talk with someone, that person is not our friend. That person is just a known person for me. But there are only few people, very rare people we consider as friends. So you don't have to be friends for everyone. One or two is enough. And of course, there are friends, there are best friends, there are close ones. We categorize like this, right? So it's completely fine. And what I feel like, before searching a good friend, be a good friend and do perform all the good friends duty, and then see what you get in return. If you do get in return, then that person is your friend. I think, I believe in mutuality. But don't expect someone else to start. Rather, you start and see what you get in return. Because if you are not a good friend, then how can you expect, to others to? Because you are also doing the same thing, right? So before expecting love from others, love people, and then see if you get love in return, then that person is a real friend. So that's what I think. Yeah, that's all. Abhi, are you there? Hey, Mark, welcome. Welcome, Mark.
Thank you, Lisa, and hey, all. How you doing?
Yeah. So, okay, did you listen what I said, Mark?
Sorry, just joined.
Okay, so we are discussing about good friends. I mean, not good, actually real friends. So I will try to share my point, whatever I explained in short. Like I said, you can talk with so many people, but not all those are your real friend. And a real friend is tasted by problem only. When you will be in problem and who will support you, then you will realize, right? A friend in need is a friend indeed. That is a quotation. So that's very
Mm-hmm.
true. And the thing is, like someone said that maybe your good friend is not good friend of others, right? So I said it's perfectly all right. We cannot be good friends for everyone, but we are not doing anything bad to others, right? So for me, my good friend is someone who will be always by my side. And on always means not always. A good friend is not someone who supports if you are doing something bad. A friend is called like when you are in problem, then support you. But if you are doing something bad, that person will also rectify your mistakes, that you should not repeat that again. A loved one or a friend is someone who actually makes you a better person, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that's what I said. What do you think?
Well, I got different stuff to share, a lot of points.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be all opposite of what you all have shared. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
So please
Okay, I would
rectify
like to
if I
know.
commit a lot of mistakes, or please rectify if share a lot of different points of view, and if you don't like that. So my point is like you all have shared the way that the one who fulfill your expectations, or when you're in trouble, so the one has to help you. That's your friend, right? That means you expect something from your friend, and the
Mm-hmm.
one you want them to help you back when you're in trouble. So when you're troubling, you really want to help. from somebody, that means the one has to fulfill your expectation. So, in my opinion, the thing shouldn't be there. The one who love talking to, that's your real friend. It doesn't mean the one has to fulfill your all the expectations or something. In the other hand, let me give you an example. Suppose you got 1,000 rupees and there's your friend and he wants your help. Are you gonna give him or her your all the rupees or the money? I don't
It
think
depends
so.
on the situation. I think if I have 2,000 rupees and I don't need it to survive, and my friends is in need, then definitely I will give.
Mm-hmm. All right. So whatever you're doing, you don't have to expect the same thing from your friend. Suppose you're gonna give all the money to your friend, 2,000 rupees, all this stuff. But if you're expecting all things from your friend, maybe the mindset of your friend would be totally different. Maybe your friend would be thinking, okay, your friend just like talking to you in very friendly way. He or she is your true friend or is totally engaged with your mindset or fully supports, maybe not financially, but mentally or something else. So the thing is,
Okay.
even the friend doesn't support you, but the
Okay.
one who loves talking to you wholeheartedly and the one loves spending time with you wholeheartedly would be your friend. Doesn't mean the one would be fulfilling your all the expectations.
Well, okay. So, are you done?
A lot of points are there, so it's
Guys,
up to you all.
yeah. Guys, can I add a point over here?
Yeah,
So
sure.
I would,
Yeah,
in a nutshell, I'd like to say that a friend is a confidant about whom you are always confident,
Mm-hmm.
be it in any way you can take it, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
yeah. This is a
Okay. So, Mark, I
great
have
point. Yeah,
a question. Like you said that you can help your
uh,
friend, but you should not have
and
any
obviously,
expectation, right?
It depends on people. If you love expecting things from others, you have that. There is no
I mean,
issues.
of course. I mean, what I said, like when you are making friends, you cannot expect that, okay, my friend has this kind of things and he should help me with that thing, right? But suppose your friend has money and he has that money, okay, but he actually doesn't need it. But you are in trouble, okay, and you are not getting help from anyone, but your friend has that money and he can help you. If he doesn't, uh, you can be friend of course, but will you really be happy about the situation?
No one would be. That's true. You're
If
gonna
an
get hurt.
unknown person helps you but your friend is not helping you, with whom you talk, with whom you love spending time, that person just said, I cannot give you, and give you a very lame excuse. So will
Hmm.
you consider that person as your
See.
friend? You can have a broad mind, you can continue talk,
Hmm.
but not the same way, isn't it?
Uh, Lisa, this is the open question, right? This is for everyone. You're asking.
Yeah, of course, of
Right?
course.
Okay. All right, my dear. So I'd like to answer this here. First of
Mm-hmm.
all, if my friend is giving me like if he or she is saying that they can't lend me the money, so I would certainly go for like I would ask what's the reason behind it. Like what's the reason first? I straight away I won't come to any conclusion. I would like to know their side of the story. There might be something that he or she might be in a rough patch that I'm not aware of, or
No,
he or she might
Prashant, I
be
have already
li-
said that he's not in trouble. He doesn't need that money for survival. I said he has. There are a lot of people, they had money as a saving.
but
He doesn't need to use it.
but
But you are in
I
problem.
understand. I understand,
Okay.
Lisa. I understand your point, but there are
There are
certain
two
things
things that
that,
you have to
that
understand.
buddy. Yeah, let me just complete it. Then the thing is, Lisa. Here I'd like to say sometimes people don't share their problems, right? They don't share their problems, and they are going through a turmoil, right? So I agree with your point. According to you, he might not be in a problem, but deep down, we need to ask for a reason. If there's a genuine reason, then yes, we understand it. But if this doesn't seem to be a reason, then for sure, I'll be pissed off in my case because I
I
needed
have
that
given you
help
the
and
second
guidance.
situation only. Okay,
Yeah,
it was a
because
conditional
yeah,
question. I mean, before investigating, I gave you one situation. He doesn't actually need it, but he doesn't want
Prashant,
to
yeah,
give
first
you
of all,
because
we
you
have to
people have trust
understand what the
issues.
situation is. If you're gonna share some points, there's always a hypothetical situation that you
Yeah,
have
I
to
mean,
take
we
there.
are also aware of, right? We are also aware of a person can be in problem and cannot share the problem with you. But you know what? I have seen a lot of people, and even in my case, I helped people when I was in need. And I thought that, okay, whatever my problem is, I can manage, but maybe she will not be able to manage herself. But I cannot say that, I mean, she was expecting something from me. And Mark, you were also aware of, right? I helped with money to one of my friend, and she didn't ask me, but I did. So she was not expecting, but I helped her because I thought if she doesn't need it, then she will give it back to me. So
That's
kind
true.
of you cannot expect, but if you are a good friend, you will do it yourself
Of
because you
course, if
cannot see
you're a
your
human
friend in
being,
trouble.
if you're good nature, you must help.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
And
I
Lisa
think
ma'am,
it's
the thing is
uh,
that it varies person to person. Like,
mhm,
as you said that you help, might be like other person will not help in that way, right? Now the
mhm.
thing is that like if you come to the conclusion like that person is not helping, that means that person is wrong, or
No, that
like
okay. I will tell you. Let me answer. Suppose I had that money, so that's why I helped her. Because if I didn't have, then I couldn't help her, right? So that doesn't mean that in that situation I
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah,
be her friend. I
yeah.
will be. The thing is
That
like if you have the thing, you are able to help, but you're not doing.
Yeah, that time it's wrong. That time it's wrong. But as Mark was saying, like it's a hypothetical situation, and the thing is that like it like depend on the situation, and it varies situation to situation, right? Now, like let's say one example, like I have money. Now the thing is that I don't have that much money. Like he
Mhm,
is asking me to give him or her like
mhm,
1,000 rupees, and I don't have. I only have 500 or 700. Now the thing is
mhm,
that like if that person is really a good friend of mine, or that person is really what can I say, like really humble towards me and other person as well, is a good person.
mhm,
Now the thing is that like I will try my level best. I will give him like 500 if I have 700, so I have to give 200 because I also have like I also need money. Now the thing is that
mhm,
I don't need in that way, right?
mhm,
So now I will try to arrange from some like from somewhere like to meet the need of him or her, right? So I can
mhm,
help in that way. But if I'm not like able to manage all the thousand money, so that time,
mhm,
yeah, I can help him with the or her with the 500 rupees, something like that. So that then then if he judge me like you have 700, you didn't give me, something like that, so that is
mhm,
also a different thing. Like friendship is not one way traffic, both on that means two way traffic. When
of
like
course.
no, an expectation is always there. Might be we can say like that there should not be an expectation in friendship, love and all. But when you are growing in that like relationship, means friendship
Mhm,
or love relationship, so expectation will come under process, like you will
of course.
start expecting. So we can't avoid expectation, but that should be
Mhm.
realistic enough, and you should not be judgmental that much, right?
Yeah,
Now
correct.
when you are judging that person, that person gave me 500 rupees, why not 700? He had 700, he doesn't need that money that time. So that means like that's not good. It depend on that person, like whether he will give you 700 or 500. Might be he has or she has some work, or like and she also need money or he also need money. So you should not judge the person, like judgment. If you are so much judgmental in any relationship, friendship or love relationship, so that time it is not good, I guess, right? So you can't make a good
Of
bonding.
course.
You should have that much understanding. Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
That was the point.
Anything
I'm
else
sorry
you
to
want to
interrupt
add?
in between. Yeah.
No, it's okay,
Ac-
Prashant. You can say. I am
yeah,
done with you.
actually, that was the point I was trying to add. Like, supposedly, for me, that person might be, he or she might not be in any need. Okay, they might be completely fulfilled. Like, everything is completely fine. From my perspective, they might not be needing that 700 bucks, right? According to my perspective, but the ground reality might be different. So we ought to know that what is actually going on over there, and at last it's a person's choice that is there. But certainly, see, life is full of expectations. It's quite easy to say. It's quite easy to say that don't expect from anybody. My dear, we guys are living on expectations. We put an alarm on a mobile phone. We put an alarm for for early risers like me of 5 a.m. I know that, okay, I'll be waking up at 5 a.m. I'm ordering a meal for me. I know that meal would be coming in next 30, 40, 50 minutes, right? So life is full of expectations. It's quite easy to say don't expect. It's quite easy to say, but the bitter reality, the ground reality is friendship is actually based on some sort of expectations, be it or be it not. There are some deep secrets that are if they are shared between people, then you tend to sort of develop bond, and then that friendship continues, right? That's an underlying, you can say, reality that's not being, you can say that it's by default that's there. How do people become good friends? When they share their secrets, because you tend to feel attached to that person, right? That's why it said a real friend or somebody depends on their perceptions, your belief system and whatnot, right?
Yeah,
So that's
obviously.
the thing.
Hmm. Man,
That's the
these
thing.
things are
And
your assumption.
again, it's my perception, it's my belief.
Yeah, that's your
Yeah.
belief, that's your
Okay,
perception,
So,
that's your stuff.
certainly
That
I
there
would
will be
huh.
expectation and all that. Yeah, sure. Keep
But
it
Yeah,
up.
and
certainly, Mark, I would
but Mark, okay,
Prashant and Mark, one
just
thing,
a
like
minute.
what I believe, like expectation, like expectation is not at all bad thing, right? When you are expecting from your mother, your like your father or your brothers, friends, or beloved or lover, so expectation is not a bad thing, but you have to expect in such a way, uh, in that way. You will get mental peace. It's not like that after expecting from that particular person, now you are a broken person when you are not, when that person is not fulfilling your expectation. It's not like that. you
yeah.
have to you have to expect in that way, very realistic way. Like if I'm expecting from you, Mark, that you will give me 500 rupees, and you gave me 100 rupees, and you told me, like, brother, like, look, I have 500 rupees, but the thing is that I also need 400 rupees for that thing. So I have to understand, like, yeah, man, like, you also have your own thing. So obviously, like, if you are helping me with 100 rupees, that's enough for me. I will, maybe I will learn from someone else, and I will, try to do my things, right? So I have to think in that way. And if I'm in so much judgmental, then Mark, you have 500 rupees. Now the thing is that you are not giving me. So are you really good friend of mine, man? You should help me. I expected from you. So this is unrealistic expectation, and I can say, like, you don't have that much understanding, right? Or you should also respect whatever he is doing for you, and if he is giving 100 or 15 or 5 rupees, it doesn't matter, because he
Am
helped
I
you at
audible?
least. Yeah.
Okay. So, hey, welcome, Aditya.
Guys, I'll take a
Welcome.
leave. So before just taking a leave, like what
Hmm.
Abhi said, see, expectations are there, but we should be ready to accept the changes if there are any changes, right? So be ready, be flexible for any changes that would be coming your way. I would say it in that way, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, again, depends from situation to situation. What might be good for me might be bad for others. So we need to respect their perception, their viewpoint, right? And be flexible with our approach, because we don't know what could happen in the next moment. That's why it said, ki, uh, be ready for the changes. Okay, be more open, be more flexible, right? So that's it. All right, guys, allow me to take a leave. The battery of my mobile phone is down now. I need to put it on charge. And it was nice talking to all of you. And
Mhm.
thank you, Abhi. Nice points put forth, and Lisa, wonderful questions put up for discussion. Right.
Yeah,
So
thank you so much, Prashant. Yeah.
thank you, my dears.
Yeah,
Thank you
thanks
so
for
much.
joining,
Yeah.
Prashant.
Pleasure, and have a great evening ahead, guys. I don't know, like I think
You too, man.
everybody's from different time zones. Lisa is from UK, and you're from India itself, right, Abhi? At the moment. Okay, chalo. Finally, take care. Oh,
No, no,
Prashant,
it's
my dear
from West
brother, is there
Bengal.
in the comment section. Just I saw.
Yeah, I'm also
Okay,
from
guys, I'm taking a
East
leave.
Bengal.
I'll see you again. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye
bye
bye,
bye.
Okay,
guys.
bye
Take
bye.
care.
Yeah, take care, man. Prashant.
Okay, Abhi, so are you done with this topic?
Yeah, well, it is over discussed, right? Because it varies to person,
Mm-hmm.
the way they think about, real friends, something like that. And there is no parameter, first of all, like,
Mm-hmm.
to judge a real friend or whatever. So that's totally fine. We shared our,
No,
no.
see, what I believe the definition can be different for different people, but one thing is very common that you get a vibe. If you don't get same vibe, you cannot consider that person as a friend. And of course, there come the expectation that you want the same vibe. You want to be happy. Suppose you're not happy with a person, if you're not happy talking, then you will not consider that person as a friend. Just come there
Mhm.
that you want to be happy with that person. So in any relationship, there are some expectations, different. So I think that and have expectations. I mean that you will get help. Uh, will always be there. I mean,
Mhm.
if a person is not helping you, that person is not your friend. But also, yeah, you should know the person's situations as well. If that person is able to help or not, if that person is unable and you're expecting that, then also it's not good. I mean, your expectations should be based on reality,
Yeah.
right, Abhi?
So Johnny, you are saying you can go for the personal call or
Just
personal
ignore,
chat, man.
Abhi. Abhi,
Don't
ignore.
worry.
You don't have to pay attention to him. You can just
Uh,
give for
yeah.
the next topic.
No, it's
You
okay.
can go and
I was
talk to
also just
Nikita,
kidding.
Johnny. Mhm. Where is the Nikita, by the way?
Nikita, I don't know. Where is she? I don't know. Like she's not coming on hello. That my I
Mhm.
kind of personal. This and me were together for a long time, but things get messed up. Okay, man. How can you sort out all those things in public diversity, man? Everyone will listen to both of you, so that is not good, man. Your personal thing should be there in personal
Abhi,
chat box.
don't be relationship advisor. Just give
Mhm.
the next topic.
Okay. Uh, okay, patience, right? So,